You're doing everything the dating coaches tell you to do. You're dressing better, you're going to the gym, you're actually going on dates now. But the dates aren't going anywhere and you're getting incredibly frustrated. You're getting ready to give up. Well, in this video, I'm going to show you exactly why simply going to the gym or dressing better to attract women isn't going to attract your perfect partner, why it's not sustainable, and what you can do to turn things around to attract the kind of women you really want to date and have an amazing time doing it. How's it going? Ed Baxter here from Genuine Attraction, where we teach introverted men how to get out of their head and into her heart so they can be their unapologetic, heartfelt selves and attract their perfect partner. So if you're new here and you enjoy what you're learning, consider subscribing, and hey, at any point during the video, check out the show notes and the links to the description below. So let's get started. If you wait for your dream woman to arrive after you've succeeded, or if you think she won't show up until you're already your best self, it's never gonna happen. You'll hear a lot of dating coaches and relationship coaches, especially in the men's space, talk about becoming your best self so you can attract great women or even attract his wife in a sexless marriage. The thing is, they aren't wrong, but they don't address the underlying problem that shy, introverted, or even self-conscious men really have. That is, they tell the guy the right things to do, but in the wrong way and for the wrong reasons. And this is because it's incredibly rare to find a men's coach who actually has found his perfect partner and is living a great life. The secret they don't want you to know is that they are still trying to figure it out themselves. I can't tell you the number of times I've heard a man say, well, I want to get out there and attract an amazing woman, but first I got to get my debt in order, or I need to develop my gym habits so she's physically attracted to me, or I need to make more money so she doesn't think I'm a loser. And I ask him, okay, why is this? And he'll tell me, because that's what women want. They want a guy who's kicking ass in life. They want the alpha. If I'm not being alpha, she's not going to be attracted to me. And if she's not attracted to me, she won't want to have sex with me. And I'll die lonely and horny, and I'll really be a loser. And I say, well, women do want a guy who's strong, but in his power. This guy is the alpha, but of his own realm. It's not those external things she's attracted to per se. So how do you become alpha of your own realm? You create your own reality. So yes, women do want a powerful guy, but the problem is if he believes he needs these external things to show that he's alpha, he's already lost. And alpha isn't concerned with appearances. He just has this energy naturally. Alpha energy cannot be owned, but embodied as a result of following your chosen path naturally. Think of it this way. If you hate working out because you are forcing yourself to, so that you'll be physically attractive to her, if you are working extra hours at that job you don't love, if you are making yourself do things you don't enjoy, how long do you think you can sustain that without the proper context? If it's not coming from a place of enjoyment or greater context, then what happens when you can't maintain those habits? First, you're going to beat yourself up because you're failing. And you're going to consistently beat yourself up for not beating your goals consistently. Because they aren't compelling to you and don't have a greater context, and they aren't aligned around a greater vision that you have for your life. You are going to burn yourself out and beat yourself up. You're actually going to make yourself weaker than before you even started. But perhaps you'll be a little smarter and wiser. And you see, that's the problem. Yes, women do want a powerful man, but it must be a man in his power. You don't even have to already have succeeded, but you must be on the path. Whatever that path is. If you wait until you've already succeeded, that means you've waited until you've succeeded to feel worthy of her. And when you don't get her, you'll still be unworthy. And when you get her disapproving look, you've failed. And all that work you did was for nothing, so why did you wait? You will lash out at her and it's not going to be pretty. She doesn't need to see you as already successful. She only needs to see you on your path of strength and being powerful right now. Hell, you could decide what your path is today, and by next week, you could have aligned your life around this path. Women who are drawn to your chosen path are going to be incredibly attracted to you. Hell, just having this mindset will make you more attractive overall instantly to all women. They need to feel this from you, your inner strength. And here's why. There's a part of the feminine that needs to see that she can't throw you off your path. That you are stronger in your path than you are chasing after her sexual availability. She can be your favorite person, but not your favorite thing. If you make your path simply to get a great partner, then anytime that partner is unhappy, you've already been thrown off your path. You lose. Because if she's unhappy, you're going to feel like you're failing. It's incredibly easy for her to leverage this against you, even inadvertently, and she might do that accidentally. You see, feminine energy is the supportive role in the masculine and feminine dynamic. but only for a man who can powerfully hold his compelling vision. The feminine is also a vindictive tyrant that will hold you in quiet contempt and punish you for falling off your chosen path, especially for allowing her to knock you off of it. If you think that allowing her to easily pull you away from your vision to spend time with her will make her happy, you couldn't be more wrong. If you don't have the resolve to decide what you want and stick to it, you're going to lose. The man who consistently loses is the guy who has his balls in her purse. There's nothing more fun and attractive to her than to play the game of seeing you on your path and trying to pull you away from it by trying to be more special than your vision. That's how she feels special. She'll kiss on you, she'll offer you sex, really anything. Just remember, you and her both win when you say no. You need to build a life that's attractive to you. That's the second part. You must create a vision that is compelling to you for your life. You see, if you build a life that's attractive to you, then that aligns with your vision, then you'll naturally rearrange your life to further that compelling vision. This needs to be attractive to you, something that you can strive for. I can't tell you what that's going to be, but I can tell you that you need to be excited about it. Most shy or introverted men don't even know what they like. They've been living for women their whole lives. They have made being the perfect man their life's mission. And like I said earlier, if she throws him off this path every time she gets in a sour mood, if she can't trust his strength or his personal power to be able to handle her emotions, then how in the hell can he survive in the world? And when she feels like he is weak in the world, she will start to hold him in quiet contempt and get snippy at him. That's really what nagging is about, by the way. Shy men have been putting themselves on the back burner for everybody else but themselves their whole life. One of the first exercises in the Shy Guy's Guide to the Unapologetic Self, link below if you're interested, is to determine what it is about your life that you love and what kind of things you would love to try out. Most guys have a really hard time with this because they deny themselves for so long they don't even remember what they like. They say, I don't even know what I want to do. Everything seems pale and uninteresting. And I say, yeah, because you've denied yourself for so long that your brain won't even let you go into your imagination to play and have fun. You've literally trained it to say, what's the point? I'm going to either not have a good time or I'm going to fail anyway. Better to not even imagine it. Then I won't have to feel bad. But you see, if you build a life, a vision that's attractive to you, then it's going to be much easier to say no to the things in life that pull you off your path, especially her when she tries. When your life is attractive to you, when you have that vision that you're creating for you, then you'll have a much easier time developing the necessary habits to further your mission. Do you think Chris Hemsworth has a hard time going to the gym so that he can be Thor in the Avengers? Fuck no. It's just a means to an end. His vision is compelling, and so the context is there. He may hate going to the gym, but he loves furthering the vision. And that brings up the third point. Your compelling vision must be enjoyable, not just dutiful. A great example of this is last night in the movie theater while I was watching the Avengers Endgame with Alicia, the woman behind me kept talking about Thor, saying, those abs. And the guys around her were saying, well, what about Captain America? And her and her friends were saying, no, he takes himself way too seriously, even though he's got abs too. And that's interesting, right? So what's the difference between Captain America and Thor that the women really liked? It's that Thor doesn't take himself too seriously. He's fun, he plays with life. Captain America has those same abs and the same life vision, but he follows his vision because he must. He's duty-driven. And I suspect he's secretly a martyr because of his sacrifice. Thor, on the other hand, enjoys the fight. He enjoys the journey. And so you too must also enjoy the fight. Strive to enjoy the fight so much that it's like living on vacation. When you've wrapped your life around the things that you love to do, and you're working on a mission that's compelling to you, and you enjoy the fight, you could turn things around next week. And when you do, you'll open yourself up to a world of amazing women who can't wait to be on your journey with you. It's not an easy journey by any means, but it's incredibly liberating because you aren't sacrificing yourself for her happiness anymore. You're doing it for you and what's important to you. It requires taking tremendous responsibility for yourself, but you are rewarded with beautiful cheerleaders. But my question is, what kind of czezy things have you heard that men must do to attract women? I think the craziest thing I've heard is you should get tattoos because women associated with aggressiveness and that makes you alpha. Base Zeus. That kind of nitwittery warrants a whole episode in and of itself. But let me know in the comments below. And remember, stay unapologetically you. Don't forget to subscribe for more videos, and thank you for watching.